What's up and welcome back to another video. I'm 7beat and today we're going to create a dancehall beat which is based on R&B chords. So the beat will have that R&B vibe, but it's basically a dancehall beat. So I hope you enjoy the tutorial. So we're going to start off with a piano melody which is R&B inspired. So I'm going to just pick a random piano. So I'm going to use the piano V2 from Arturia and then use this American small room preset. Open up the piano roll. And I'm gonna adjust the BPM to 112. So I'm gonna create this melody in D minor. So I'm gonna start off with a simple melody. And I'm gonna just copy it and then make some adjustments. Do the same thing again, add it on top right here, and another one. So this is the final chord progression. Lower it down 1 octave. And right now I'm gonna add a guitar on top of this melody. So I'm gonna use Contact, and I'm going to use a guitar from Ilya Efimov, and this will be the Guitar TC. This could take a while, and I'm just gonna use it in default mode. So I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna start off with this D, D, C, and this has to be an A. F, and now I'm gonna create something upwards. Use this F. This melody is awesome. This is already gonna be a crazy beat. Alright, now I'm gonna add some more tiny details and play around with the velocity. So play around with the velocity, turn it up 1 octave, and right now it sounds like this. I mean, it's a really emotional melody and fits perfect together with the chord progression. And right now I'm gonna add a bass line from Serum. So I'm going to create one from scratch. So I'm using just the default oscillator A, and I'm using an analog sine wave. Also enable sub 1, -1, add a filter, MG low 24, around 150 Hertz. And then I'm going to add some detune, lower it to -1 octave, and this one to -2. Like this. Then we're gonna add some voicing, add some portamento, and I'm just gonna copy the root notes from the original chord progression into the bass line. Ctrl B. That's it. And right now I'm gonna add another element. And in this case, I'm gonna use a simple synthesizer, and I'm gonna use Purity. This is a simple synthesizer, but I'm using this in almost all of my beats. It just has a lot of really great presets. So I'm gonna pick a preset. I think I'm gonna just use the first one, which I picked, the marimba. So I'm gonna copy this part of the melody, paste it into here. Just create something using the triplet rhythm. Maybe add this note right here and lower the volume of the specific note. And this is used in a lot of reggaeton tracks, but easy to apply right here. So this is the final marimba melody, 1 octave higher. Right now, normally I would add some more vocal samples, but because of the update, it isn't working anymore. And I'm using a new Mac, so I'm not able to add any vocal samples. So I have to add something else. So I'm gonna use a stock plugin. Let's use Flex, for example. And Essential Strings, I'm gonna add this Violins staccato. Then I'm gonna use this melody, this part of the original chord progression. So this is the final violin melody, but I'm going to just use another instrument from Flex. This one sounds really ambient, so let's use this one. And then I'm gonna disable some of the main melodies, so I've lowered the volume a little bit. So this is the melody. It took me a while because since this is very common in those type of beats, but I think it's a really great addition and it could function as a counter melody. First I'm gonna add some more swing, and right now I'm gonna add some drums. So I'm gonna use some drums from the Future sample pack, and I'm gonna add a hard kick and add this clip. So we're gonna add this already. So I've already added this rim shot, this open head, and I've added this shaker. I'm going to add another instrument, maybe a closed head, overused, and I'm using this one. So I've just collected some random elements, and right now I'm going to create a drum pattern. So that's a rim pattern, and then right now I'm gonna add a shaker loop. So this is the final shaker loop. So right now I'm gonna paste this into the arrangement and add another shaker loop. Loops. So shaker loop 14. Stretch it to the tempo of the project. Like this. Alright, I'm gonna add the open head. Alright, I'm gonna add the kick pattern. Alright, I'm gonna add some more head rolls. So right now I'm gonna play it enabling the guitar and the marimba, the bass line, so I think that's it. And right now I'm gonna add some effects, create a simple arrangement, and guide you through the final beat. So I've already created a full beat, and I hope you enjoy the final outcome. So first the guitar, and the piano. So I've added just of a hollow vintage verb, just added a lot of room. Bass line coming in. Still building up. Bass line coming in again. Really deep bass, which I really like. Added this sweep up effect. Violins coming in and the crazy synth. So right now it's still building up to the guitar melody. Right now it's getting really chill. Violins coming in. Added a lot of reverb to the violins. So I'm just gonna play the full beat. Added this for half vintage verb. Just a lot of room again. Also added some effects to the crazy synth. So I've used EQ to remove some of the low frequencies and just reduce some of the high frequencies. And I've animated this one, as you can see right here, which I'm going to explain later. So that's the beat. So first I'm just going to start off with this simple element, the sweep up. I've added another shaker loop, this one, which goes better together with the elements than the previous one which I've added. Then I've added this animation to the bass line, pitching down, as you can hear. So when using Serum, you could create things like this really easy. So bass, and then just turn this pitch bend down to -12 semitones. Then just select the pitch bend, go to Tools, Last Tweaked, and then create an automation clip. And then you are able to create an automation clip like this. And also the same with the word synth from Flex. So I've just created a cutoff filter myself, as you can hear. So this is what basically is happening. How can you do this? Just automate this button. Just play around until it looks like this. And then just right mouse button, create animation clip. And then just drag in the animation points like this. I think I showed you everything when it comes to this beat, so I'm gonna wrap up this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Make sure to check out the sample pack which I've used in the description. I highly recommend it. The link is down in the description. And I hope to see you guys in one of my next tutorials.